Many thanks for joining us on today's installment of Parenting Today. My name is Dibala Ainer. Today we want to focus on post-COVID-19 and the other abled, or people living with disabilities, especially children who are in school, and how parents can actually assist people who are living, or children who are living with disabilities at home, to continue with their learning. But we're turning our focus on post-COVID-19 and how prepared are we post-COVID-19? What are some of the milestones in terms of learning are we picking from the current situation that we are in right now? And how truly inclusive will our education be post-COVID-19? This is in light of course, children living with disabilities. I'm holding court today with me. This is Dr. Mary Runo. She's a specialist, I should say, in learning disabilities and intellectual disabilities, Director, Basilu Learning Center. Mary, yes. Thank you again. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
And good to see you.
Yeah,
yes, so let's just train our focus on post-COVID-19 and a truly inclusive education that is taking cognizance of children who are living with disabilities. How prepared are we if we say we're opening our schools today? And what are some of the measures that need to be taken into account before we even open schools?
How prepared? That would be a very interesting question, because I'm looking at, if you can allow me to just look at those days before the COVID, how classes were so crowded. So if we were told to open today,
yes,
the question is, which child will be left behind? Because if the classes, some classes are very crowded, even when they have children with disability or children living with disability. So that means that some classes will have to be removed, or some desks will have to be removed, some beds will have to be removed. If it's a vocational class, some chairs will have to be removed, or sitting areas will have to be removed. The question is, do they take them outside under the tree, which to me is even far much better because it's open air. But I don't think, I think the Ministry of Education now, also the inspection aspect, the quality assurance department, or maybe the health department will have to physically go to schools and find out how prepared the schools are. In that we may say we are prepared, we may say we have done what is supposed to be done from what the policy is saying, what the ministries are saying, but are our children safe at that particular time? I think mine is physically, literally walking into a school, even when we open, and we find out, is this school doing what they were told to do by the ministry? Because we can say we are prepared. Of course, the nation is quite big, the schools are very many, but are we physically prepared? I don't think we are. Yeah, I don't think we are, because we don't have extra classrooms. We don't have extra dining halls. Are we going to have some children come in the morning, others in the afternoon? Are they going to eat in the morning, others in the afternoon? I mean, all these questions. Yes, the activities, the daily activities we have in a school, how can they be spread out to a point where we're actually keeping the social distancing?
Which is very interesting, because do we really have the wherewithal once we say, yes, we're opening our schools, as you say, extra dormitories, extra dining halls? These are things that we need to take into account as well. But let me ask you, even the aspect of social distancing, because I know all that also will come into play, because we're asking for more infrastructure so that we can be, also adhering to the social distancing protocol. Do we need new policies in light of the new circumstance that we are in?